winning's fun. So this is the second time this season we've won 2 in a row. It'd be nice if we could have avoided those long stretches without those wins, but tonight was a lot of fun. You know, we talked about owing this team one because I think our last 6 or 7 games we've been the best defensive team in the conference. We've held teams at 33% from the floor. We've been playing really well. But down there, this team beat us up. They forced 26 turnovers, 29, a ridiculous amount of turnovers. They were up 24 right away, and so we as a staff really believe we can win. We were trying to convince them that there was no doubt we could win. We could play much better than we played, and they sure came out and showed they could do it. Wire to wire, tremendous effort, individual performances, and then composure under fire. Like, decent teams are going to keep coming, even when you know, you have a lead. They're going to come back, and we took their best shot and stayed together. Real proud of them. Nice job.
Questions?
Jaren, obviously your senior day, your final home game, and you come out and that first half was one away from your career high in that first half. What was going through your mind? Did this being your final home game, was that a part of why you think you really caught fire in that first half?
Yeah. I really wanted to win just because it was senior night. It was the last home game, so why not? And I really wanted to beat them because when we played there at George Mason, I feel like we just let them have it. We didn't put up a fight or anything, so I really wanted to get a win.
Shalina, you had, I believe, your career high in 3 categories in points, rebounds, and blocks, now setting the single season block record. How have you been able to manage not just one part of your game? I mean, the blocks have been there all season, but really complete, you know, an all-around game with the points and the boards and the blocks. How have you been able to put it all together?
Honestly, I would definitely have to give that one to my coach because in the beginning of the season, he always told me, like, I used to be so worried about scoring. And he was like, scoring is not the only thing that helps the team. It's everything that you do. So, like, then I started realizing that further along. It took me a while. But when I finally did, I realized that blocking shots and getting rebounds does help the team. It's not just about scoring. So,
yeah, and she's been a pretty efficient scorer for us, you know, during that time as well. So she's put it all together. Really proud. And from beginning of the year to now, the 2 sitting at the table right here in particular, I really couldn't be more proud of. You know, there were a couple dark days on the court for both of them at the beginning of the year, and they're 2 legitimate Atlantic 10 players who are kicking butt every night. The other team is worried about them, trying to figure out how to guard them, and they do a variety of different things on the floor that makes them challenging. And now that Shalina's the best 3-point shooter on the team, there you go.
Down the stretch on that 3-point shot, Shalina, was that the play call to get it to you? I can't imagine.
no.
Yes.
No, I don't know. I wasn't thinking at all. I just saw everybody run to Michelle. So I was like, okay, just give it to me. Like, I really didn't think. Like, I just did it.
The play call was to get her the ball. We were not trying to
Just not for three.
not trying to get her a 3-point shot, and so we didn't throw it in. We threw it out to Kayla, back to Michelle. Then Shalina came out to ball screen, and when she screened, everybody went with the shooter, and they forgot the real shooter.
What was it? I asked Coach this, but you know, the team was red hot in the first half. And Jaren said part of it was, you know, coming out senior day and wanting to come out and beat this team. Then there was a bit of a slump in the third into the fourth, and then late in the fourth quarter, you guys really came back on strong, and then the overtime period. Coach mentioned turnovers. Was that it, or were there other things going into that?
I feel like we kept giving them too many second and third chances. They started getting a lot of offensive rebounds, which they didn't get in the beginning of the game. So we started giving up, boxing out, and then they started out hustling us. So we kind of let up because we had to leave the whole game. So, like, I just feel like we took that away eventually.
And then for the players, this being the final home game of the season, and final regular season game, and for Jaren, your final home game in your career. Over the course of the season and your careers, how everything has gone leading up to this, what does that mean to you?
I don't know. It's just been so fun with Coach Mountain being our new coach this year. Everybody got a fresh start, so I feel like now everybody's settling into their roles. We're doing them better and better every game, so it's super fun now. So.
Any last questions?
How's Sophie doing?
We don't know for sure. It looks like a knee injury. We don't know the severity of it, and keep her in our prayers. turns out good news.